Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
Are you a real estate agent, realtor, investor, or are you in the real estate business and you need new listings and deals? We have a solution for you, and that solution has guaranteed results. How much would you pay to get face-to-face with a homeowner that wants to sell their home? What if you also got their email address and daytime phone number? And what if this homeowner also scheduled you to come to their door at a set time to meet with you? Sound too good to be true? It isn't. And it is 100% guaranteed for you to meet face-to-face with a real homeowner who really needs to sell their home. Not only will you get this remarkable contact system and its 100% guarantee, at no additional charge, you will get weekly coaching, documents, and training on how to get that homeowner and convert them into a new listing. When you purchase, you'll also get a one-on-one walkthrough so that you can start using the system today. Visit www.thelistingmonster.com. That's www.thelistingmonster.com. Or call Diana Ortiz at 213-706-0040. Stop wasting time the old way. Use a monster and get actual results today.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to your coaching call. Welcome to your podcast. Welcome to your broadcast. I've been here for about the last 11 minutes, starting up with our coaching students, getting them warmed up for today. We'll do a little Q&A to start things off. For those of you don't know, Monster Marketing is a coaching group and a marketing group designed to get you face-to-face with pre-foreclosure properties. And the point of this call, the point of this coaching group is to help you get a listing. That's it. Bottom line. That's the only reason we're doing it. Chris Sloan wrote in, he had a scheduled appointment and he was not able to get in touch with people on the phone. So I was explaining, and I'll re-explain, I think I want this recorded, is that ultimately I think it's in our DNA as real estate professionals, Chris. Yeah, I know. It's in our DNA to qualify all callers. So the reason I put a call center in, right? So the process is simple. Make a list, put up the marketing, let the call center handle the call, capture the info, go on scheduled appointments. I don't know. I've been doing this for 8 years, and the way it's set up right now, I'd call the modern version of the monster is probably 5 years old, right? If I thought that there was a value in you calling your appointment before you go over, Diana would be teaching it in the one-on-one coaching call, right? And the reason for that, and the reason I don't push for it, and the reason why David doesn't like it, and a lot of people don't like it, is because it gives you a chance to qualify the prospect, right? I'm going to talk in real marketing terms here. So the biggest mistake that real estate professionals do, not you guys, probably people listening to this rebroadcast, to be perfectly honest, Chris, my opinion is it's in the DNA of all real estate professionals to start qualifying callers on the line and start. So let's go with the two outcomes that'll actually happen on the phone, right? Just for the sake of doing it, for the sake of having a discussion. And I like this topic. So number one, in your scenario, they didn't answer. Do you go anyway? Okay, that's the best case scenario, especially if you didn't leave a message, right? So what you want to do is leave a message, remind them you have an appointment. That's the best case scenario. So if I was going to install a phone call before my face-to-face appointment, the only thing I'd use is probably Sly Broadcast and go, hey, we have a scheduled appointment on Thursday at 5 o'clock. I'll be there with your information. That's touching base. That's still creating position. Prospect has been made aware. That includes a touch. That's a physical touch, right? And everything in marketing and real estate is about the number of touches to get somebody to list or to buy. If I'm going too fast or I'm not making sense to a lot of you, don't worry. This is just real marketing stuff, and I don't rarely get to talk real marketing stuff. And a couple of you are completely nerding out at this moment, enjoying me talking marketing stuff. So you technically need multiple touches, top of mind, Chris. So make the effort. They didn't answer, you leave a message. Now, the other scenario is they actually answer the inevitable question that they're going to ask, and the thing I'm trying to eliminate. And I think it's the number one mistake of all real estate professionals. They're going to ask you, what do you want to bring over? Right? Now you're cornered. Let's role play this out. You're cornered. What are you bringing over? The reality is you're bringing over information, right, for their alternatives to foreclosure. It's some information that might be helpful for their loan modification. So the logical next question, if we're role playing this out, is, well, what's that information? Or can you send it to me? I need you. Okay, let's remember the two things that are going to happen at the front door. One, they're ready to sell the property, right? They've already exhausted getting a loan mod. They're just ready to list. You just have to be there. And as I say, don't shoot yourself in the foot. It's a pretty painless process. Then option number two, they're working with the bank. They're going to get a loan mod. They're going to hit the lottery. They got a lot of people approaching them. I'm sure you guys have seen it while you're out there. I've seen it while I'm putting up tags. The amount of stuff on the door of people that are in default currently is pretty through the roof at this moment, right? So what's the logical next step here, right? Try to qualify them out over the phone and save ourselves the trouble of going. Doesn't matter. So let's go back to what we're all being taught by brokers and coaches, not just me, right? I'm going to sing true to the common education process that's out there right now, which is first of mind, right? Build a relationship, which is what we teach you in your one-on-one coaching and mentoring session when you first signed up, right? Go back to building the relationship. It's about being face-to-face. Don't get caught up in the phone call. The phone call, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, and I'm not doing it intentionally, Chris. I'm trying to get it out of everybody else who will screw up a perfectly good appointment. I see any opportunity where they say, come over at 5 o'clock. Okay. And Doug Ranger right in. If you leave a slide dial message, they're able to catch your cell phone number and possibly call you back. I haven't tried that yet. Okay. Follow me on this, Doug. If you use Slide Broadcast or Slide Dial app on your phone, you can put in any phone number you want or leave it as blocked. Right? So there is some real market shit behind. Sorry, did I use the S word? This is why we need David on the calls, or Diana probably in his absence, because I'll behave better. I have people, I need to almost look at the list. See if I'll get in trouble. I used the S word. I'm sorry. All right. Interesting broadcast/coaching call already, huh, kids? All right. So the real marketing stuff behind the monster was, originally I put up a tag. The tag came into my cell phone. I realized that me taking the phone call live and trying to qualify them out was a deal killer. I then made it a call center that we all used with identifying codes. That didn't work really well. Then I moved to individual call centers that were dirt cheap in other countries. That didn't work. Went to my first U.S. call center, right? Somebody wanted to sign up, and they said that there was a lot of social media talk about issues with the call center. The last call center issue we had was 3 to 5 years ago. I don't think the two current ones we have any issues, at least as far as I know. And I don't even know where you go to look. I'm pretty hip on the computer. I don't know where you go to find social media chatter about how, what I think is maybe at a conversation with monster users. You guys suck. Just saying that out loud. So I got a product that works. You don't want other people in your area using it. So generally speaking, you will downplay the results of the monster. That is my experience. Don't take it personally. Welcome to real estate. So true. I try to say the best compliment about the Monster is that nobody really talks about it at all. That's the biggest compliment I can give the product. Real estate agents, if they hate something, they'll light it up. Go see about the coaches. Type in any coach's name for reviews. Woo! Angry real estate agents. Angry. Ooh. If I knew better, I wouldn't work in the real estate field. You guys could all be professional Yelp reviewers. It is dog eat dog. I'm with you, Yvette. All right. Let's answer a few more questions. We'll do the article of the day, and we'll go back to, we'll probably do a training on this call. So if you're a regular coaching student, you want to go and check the coaching page and link back. There will be video at the end of this call. We'll do a training on something. If you guys want to put in suggestions right now, we could do live broadcast. We could do email. We could do whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm happy to teach you real market stuff. My pleasure. John Sloan, including live broadcast is good. We could do anything you guys want. Put in some topics. We'll do it. Just joined yesterday. I know, Anna. So, Anna, I'll give you the normal standard how a coaching call goes. He's here, in fact. Speaking of regular, normal coaching calls.
I'm so sorry.
You know, David, we have brand new people on the coaching calls.
And we do. Well, welcome, brand new people.
So one of the secret products of the Monster that's actually not in the close is the fact that you happen to have the largest short sale negotiation company in the United States, probably the world. I'm going to go out on a limb. Although Australia's in the crapper right now, there might be some pretty big organizations down in Australia. With that said, I am joined by David Bartels of Home Loan Advocates. Take it away, David. Who are you and what do you do?
Well, good morning, everybody. I am, we have a little company called Home Loan Advocates, which is really focused on distressed properties. And we basically work with homeowners and realtors and investors who are working with distressed homeowners or are a distressed homeowner to help them figure out the alternatives of foreclosure, whether or not that we need to just buy them more time through a foreclosure postponement, or we need to help them go through the process of getting or a loan mod or realizing they're not going to get a loan mod, to even helping them transition out of the house into a new house as a result of selling it and making sure they've got funds to be able to do that. And oftentimes that's entailed in a short sale. So when you're out working with distressed properties, which is what most people are doing that are listening to this call, we know that there's a very high rate of a high percentage, 50% or so, that end up being in the negative equity category, and they need special attention. And it's a time-consuming process, and we do that for our clients. So we handle all the negotiations, do all the heavy lifting, provide all the consultation, pull you and the client all the way through the transaction, telling you exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it, so that you can look like a pro and do it without having to spend years and years and years gaining experience like we did through trial and error. And the best part of it is that it doesn't cost you anything in most cases. So we figured out how to get the bank to pay us to do these services for you. So that happens 72% of the time, so 7 out of 10 times. And when we can't get the bank to pay, the listing agent just pays 25% of the listing agent commission, which means if they're listing the house for 6% and keeping 3.5% for the list side, that means in the worst case scenario, they're making 2 5/8%. We're making 7/8, and the buyer agent is getting 2.5%. So it really makes sense all the way around. And more importantly, it frees you up to focus on where the money is really being made, and that is finding new opportunities to buy and sell properties. So for those of you that have a short sale that you need help with, or have a foreclosure or distress situation that you need a consultation with, I do free unlimited transaction consultations. What that means is you can call me, 805